Here comes the algebra question for you. How fast can you simplify this algebraic expression? Okay, so you get 6 seconds for doing that. By the way, you're most welcome to use a pen and a notepad to write the steps down. But I tell you what, once you know this trick, then you can very easily do these type of questions in just one step, and that too mentally. Okay, that's a promise. We'll come to that part. So first you give it a try. Your time starts now. The correct answer would be x times x is x square and 2x plus 3x is 5x plus 6. The correct answer would be x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay, let's check that out. Here it is, x square plus 5x plus 6. Could you get that one? Well, if you did not get it, not to worry at all, for I have a very easy trick to do these type of questions. Okay, so let's check it out. Now the best part is that I don't have to teach you the faster way. Now why is that? Because you already know it. See, multiply the first term with the first term to get the first term of your answer. X times x is x square. Okay, now leave a blank space. Okay, now multiply the last term with the last term to get the last term of your answer. 3 2 times is 6. Now how do you get the middle term? Same, the most poetic, the most beautiful, rainbow multiplication. Alright, just multiply the outside terms and the inside terms and add them. 3 times x is 3x and this is 2x. 3x plus 2x would be, yes, 5x. That's it, question solved. Now isn't that incredible? We skipped all those intervening steps and immediately got to the answer instantly, and you can do it mentally. X times x would be x square. Okay, now the middle term would be, do the rainbow multiplication, it would be 3x plus 2x. 3x plus 2x would be obviously 5x, and the last term, just multiply the last terms. 2 times 3 is 6. That's it, question solved. And you always thought algebra was difficult. Okay, so now you quickly multiply these two algebraic expressions. So once again, multiply the first term with the first term to get the first term of your answer. X times x is x square. Now find the middle term. Middle term is always the rainbow multiplication. So 5x, 4x, 5x plus 4x is, now one more term to go, the last term. Just multiply the last terms. 5 4 times is 20. Question solved. There is another method as well to multiply a binomial with a binomial. It is called FOIL. First, outers, inners, last. Even that is good. But the advantage of rainbow method is that it is multi-purpose. That means the same method can be used to multiply a binomial with a binomial, or a binomial with a trinomial, or a trinomial with a trinomial. So therefore rainbow method is more useful. Let's take another one. Okay, you try to solve it. So now mentally solve this question. Be honest. Please don't use your notepad and your pen. Do it mentally. Start. The answer would be x square. 3x, 7x is 10x and 21. X square plus 10x plus 21. That's it. X times x is x square. plus now the middle term, do the rainbow multiplication. So 3 times x is 3x, 7 times x is 7x, 7x plus 3x is how much? 10x plus last term, what would that be? Multiply the last terms together. 7 3 times is 21. Question solved. Now, don't you feel like as if you have cracked the Da Vinci Code of algebra? Everything is like so simple now, isn't it? See, that is what the secret of mastering algebra is. We just have to realize that algebra is not at all different from the usual mathematics, the usual crunching with the numbers. Okay. Well, by the way, these are called binomials. Okay, multiplication of binomials. Binomial is nothing but it's like comparable to a two-digit number. Binomial is an algebraic expression that has two terms. So basically, binomial multiplication is just like the multiplication of two-digit number with another two-digit number. Now, if you enjoyed this trick, then you will simply love what I'm about to teach you right now. Okay, it's a very cool trick to verify your answer. Now, this way, you will never make a mistake in algebra. It will be absolutely foolproof way of cross-checking your answer. Okay. Now, for that, I just have to tell you one thing, that I need to ask you if you know what coefficients are. Now, if I write something like 3x, and if I ask you, can you tell me what is the coefficient of this term? Your answer would be 3. Yes, that's an absolutely correct answer. Okay. Now, 3 is known as the coefficient. Let's see if I can spell it right. Coefficient. All right. If I write this term x, okay, just x, no number in front, and if I ask you, can you tell me what would be the coefficient of this term, that is x? Can you tell me? Well, did you say 1? Absolutely correct. There is an invisible one. Okay, when you don't see anything in front of a variable like x, then the coefficient is always 1. So what happens in algebraic operations, that the operations on coefficients are always conserved. So you can very quickly check if your answer is right or wrong by just doing the operations on just the coefficients. Okay, now the coefficient of this x is 1, and obviously of this x is also 1. So now look at the operations. 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay, and 1 plus 3 is 4. And what is the operation in between? Certainly it is the multiplication, isn't it? So 8 4 times is correct, 32. Now if the coefficients of our answer also after doing the operations they become 32, then our answer is sure shot correct. Okay, let's quickly see if it is correct. Now this is 1, so 1 plus 10 is 11, and 11 plus 21 is 32. Now that's absolutely correct. Okay, not only we solved the question really fast, but we also cross checked it within few seconds. So we are doubly sure now, we are 100% sure that this answer is certainly the correct answer.